What is going on, Sky Squad? We are back in the building. I had intended to take today off to give my eyes a rest from these bright lights in my studio, hence the sunglasses right now. But we got to talk about a couple of things today, dealing with Miss Mary J. Cosby. Okay. So we all know that she skipped the reunion, you know, and we have heard from various outlets like People Magazine that she has not filmed for season 3 of Salt Lake City, which is already filming. So, yesterday we get an official word from several news outlets, including the Daily Mail, page 6, that Mary Cosby is leaving the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City after only 2 seasons. Quote, she did not enjoy her time on the show. Okay. So I pulled up this post from So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey, popular podcaster. And, you know, I wanted to give you guys an illustration of the news headlines as they are circulating. So let me just give you guys a little bit of a tidbit about what they're saying via page 6, because that was one of the prominent ones where the source was speaking from. They said Mary will not be back. She did not enjoy her time on the show or form any strong bonds with the ladies. Okay, interesting. It didn't seem as though Mary was enjoying herself, and it did seem like she did not form any strong bonds with the ladies. But after watching last week's episode, in which the ladies were trying to browbeat her into being friends with Jenny Wynn, who we now know is quite problematic, it's not too far fetched to understand why Mary would not want to forge any relationships with a lot of these women. But I digress. All right. So they're saying that. All right. And the source also said that skipping out on the reunion is a big no-no for housewives. This was the kiss of death for Mary. Now, we also heard Meredith state on Watch What Happens Live, when she was on Watch What Happens Live this past Sunday, that Mary would no longer be returning to the show. We also did not have Andy Cohen refute that in any way, shape, or form. Now, to be honest with you guys, I had in my mind pretty much when we found out that she didn't return to, didn't show up at the reunion, I pretty much figured, okay, well, that's a wrap for her. Mary has exited stage left. She's about to do her Mary J. Blige, dance right off into the sunset. Okay. So I figured that was all she wrote, right? We figured that was all she wrote. I mean, for real, right? Right? Like, what else is there to say about this situation? So, come to find out later on, we get this interesting clip right here. Okay. Let me pull this up. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Let me pull this up right here. And it's from Housewives of SLC. Now, a lot of you guys had seen this clip floating around of Jen Shaw and Heather Gay filming season 3, and they were filming at Mary's church, or at least it looked like they were filming outside of the church with Mary's Uncle Ernie. Okay. So for season 3, why are they filming with Uncle Ernie outside the boarded up church? It led many people to wonder, like, what is going on? What is the truth? Okay, as Oprah would say, what is the truth? So we had this curious bit of information going on here, spreading around the media space. I didn't really talk about it at the time because to me, it didn't make no kind of sense. Mary was gone. So it was like, why are we even still talking about it? Why are they still there? It didn't make any sense to me. So I didn't really talk about it because I didn't really understand it. So, and y'all know if I don't understand something, I ain't trying to talk about it for real, for real. So we get that bit of information. So we're gonna take things a step further. Today we get this. Now I've told you guys about my homegirl CC Loves Bravo TV. I have been trying to get her to start a YouTube page. If you guys go and visit her site, she used to do travel blogging actually, which is really interesting. And now she is, wanting to, get into. Well, I'm trying to convince her to get into the YouTube space. Anyway, she does a lot of stuff on reality TV news, reporting and stuff like that. So she got the tea from Mary herself. Okay. Now, what she got right here is that Mary did not speak to Page Six about her leaving or not leaving Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. But what I will say is that Page Six didn't necessarily say that Mary said any of this. They said a source told them, a reliable source. So Mary responds to Cece and says, because Cece posted it and said, it's not true. I have not spoke to Page Six on nothing. I have not confirmed an exit. It's not true. I did, and I can't read the rest. So I don't know what the rest is. Okay. So that was information bit number one that we get of Mary clapping back and refuting these claims in some way, shape, or form. Now, again, I will reiterate to you guys, Page Six said a source. So there's that. But we have Mary still refuting this. And she's saying she didn't talk to Page Six. So I guess she's trying to say if it didn't come from me, y'all shouldn't believe it. Okay? Now, let's take things a step further. Because I went down the rabbit hole trying to figure out what was going on here. All right? So when you head back over to Housewives of SLC, you will now see that Mary Cosby has spoken out in general. Page Six had posted it on the Twitter. Mary Cosby exits the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City after 2 seasons. And Mary Cosby chimes in right after that and says, this story is not true. This is a complete fabrication, a complete lie. I have not spoke to anyone. Now, it's 2 different things happening here, okay? One, Page Six is reporting she's not returning. 2, Mary is saying, I have not spoken to you. And she's saying it is a lie, okay, that she's not returning. I don't know what to make of this. What do y'all make of this? Mary saying this stuff ain't true. People Magazine and other outlets have reported that she had not filmed for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, at least as of about a week or 2 ago. Mary is saying she has not spoken to anybody. But girl, if you ain't spoken to nobody and they filming right now, I don't know if that means that you are invited to the party or not. Maybe you don't know that you're not invited to the party. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it's a whole swirl of confusion and chaos. And I would expect no less from Miss Mary Cosby, okay? Bringing the chaos that she continues to bring while she was on the show. So anyway, y'all chime down in the comment section down below and let me know what y'all think of this. Again, I went down a rabbit hole and I decided to bring y'all with me because I was curious. Again, I wasn't even going to do a video today. I was going to take the day off to rest my eyes, okay? But now, here we are. My eyes don't know what to believe. My ears don't know what to hear. I want to hear from y'all. Drop down in the comment section. Do you want Mary Cosby to return to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City? Or would you guys prefer that they just cast Angie Harrington and bring in some more dynamic divas to add to the mix of the show? Let a brother know in the comment section down below. And I will catch you guys in the next video.